Hey there guys, Chelsea here. I just watched this video about Jessi Slaughter. I watched both the videos. I watched the first one about her telling people she's going to pop a Glock in their mouth because they're haters. And I watched the second one with her crying in the background. Well, I have comments on both of them. First off, in the first video, I personally think you are 11 years old. You should not be talking like that. I mean, I get it. Everyone goes through their badass phase. Everybody goes through the phase when they're young thinking, oh, I'm cool, I can do whatever I want, I can swear, I can cuss, I can talk about penises and clits. But I mean, let's get real here. You are 11 years old. That is not right. And also, don't tell people you're going to pop a Glock in their mouth. Like, I can understand where the death threats are coming from if you're telling someone that they're hating on you, so I'm going to pop a Glock in your mouth. Like, no, that doesn't happen in the real world. That should never happen in the real world. Also, haters come with life. People are gonna hate you. People are not gonna like you. I have plenty of haters. I can name a few off right now, but I'm not gonna give out names. Alright? So, if you think that people are going to hate you because of what you do and who you are and what you wear. I mean, even I went through that whole I'm a little emo kid phase in middle school, and I mean, I had black hair and whatever. It was crazy. But, I mean, still, I did not go around telling people that I'm going to pop a Glock in their mouth and that they should fist themselves till they die and whatever. I didn't talk like that. Alright, and on the second video, if there's one thing that I learned, you do not go back on what you say. In her first video, she said, haters don't faze me, and that whatever. But in the second video, it's kind of odd how, you know, she's crying because people are hating on her. I think that she's a hypocrite, and I think that she needs a little bit more experience in life before she can start posting videos about her opinions and what she thinks is right and wrong and, you know, whatever. And second off, I mean, I get that you shouldn't use labels, but she's labeling herself by how she acts about her piercings and whatever else goes on with her. I mean, granted, I have piercings. I've had tons of piercings. I've got my nose done. I've had my lips done. I've had my belly button done. I've had surface piercings. But I did not have those until I was older. I mean, I'm not exactly very old right now, but, I mean, freshman in college, you know, stuff like that. I had them when I was in high school. She is 11 years old. That puts her in, like, 6th or 7th grade. No, you don't do that. I personally think this whole thing is a reflection on her parents. I mean, I get it. Some parents aren't fit to be parents. Some parents just messed up somewhere down the line. She learned the language from somewhere. Now, I have never heard another 6th grader with language like that. So I personally think that her parents need to sit back and look at themselves and say, what have we done wrong to make our daughter act this way? I mean, maybe I'm a little too opinionated, I don't know. But, like, get real. It comes from somewhere. It doesn't just come out of thin air. Like, I didn't learn my language. I didn't learn about cussing until I was probably 13 years old, and even then it was from my dad at work or my mom saying something to one of her friends or stuff like that. But even then, I didn't know it until I was 13, and I certainly didn't use it until I was 15. So, I mean, I think also that YouTube needs to start monitoring things a little bit better. I mean, maybe it shouldn't have gotten as far as death threats. Death threats shouldn't have happened. But if YouTube if they would have maybe watched who was posting things and put a little bit of a better capping on the ages and stuff like that, then maybe it wouldn't have even happened and we wouldn't even be here right now. But anyways, Jessi Slaughter, this one's to you. I think that you are a immature 11-year-old and that you definitely need to look at yourself and realize that you are 11. You are not 16. You are not 17. You do not have an opinion about life. You are 11 years old, and you are not proving that you are mature by sitting on a computer and swearing and mocking out other people and telling people to hate the haters. You're not helping yourself, alright? So sit back and maybe go play with a doll or something. because you should not have piercings, you should not have coontails, you should not have a mouth of a trucker. Thanks, guys.